Genesis chapter 27. And it came to pass, after Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim that he could not see, that he called Esau his elder son, and said to him, My son. And he said, Behold, I am here. And he said, Behold, I am grown old, and I know not the day of my death. Now then take thy weapons, both thy quiver and thy bow, and go into the field, and get me venison, and make me meats as I love, and bring them to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard Isaac speaking to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt venison for his father. And Rebekah said to Jacob, her younger son, Behold, I heard thy father speaking to Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me meats, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before I die. Now therefore, my son, hearken to me, as I command thee. Go to the flock, and take for me thence 2 tender and good kids, and I will make them meats for thy father as he loves. And thou shalt bring them in to thy father, and he shall eat, that he may bless thee before he dies. And Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, Esau, my brother, is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Peradventure my father may feel me, and I shall be before him as one mocking, and I shall bring upon myself a curse, and not a blessing. And his mother said to him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only hearken to my voice, and go, and take them for me. And he went and took them, and brought them to his mother. And his mother made meats as his father loved them. And Rebekah took the goodly garments of her elder son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids upon his arms, and upon the bare parts of his neck. And she gave the meats and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hands of Jacob her son. And he brought them in to his father, and said, Father. And he said, Behold, I am here. Who art thou, son? And Jacob said to his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have done as thou saidst to me. Arise, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said to his son, What is this that thou hast quickly found, O son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God delivered it into my hands. And Isaac said to Jacob, Come near to me, and I will feel thee, my son, if thou art my son Esau or not. And Jacob went near to Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he knew him not, because his hands were hairy as the hands of his brother Esau. And he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it to me, and I will eat of thy venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it to him, and he ate, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And Isaac his father said to him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he drew near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his garments, and blessed him, and said, Behold, the smell of my son is as the smell of a full field, which the Lord has blessed. And may God give thee of the dew of heaven, and of the fatness of the earth, and abundance of corn and wine. And nations shall serve thee, and princes shall bow down to thee, and be thou Lord of thy brother, and the sons of thy father shall bow down to thee. Cursed be he that curses thee, and blessed be he that blesses thee. And it came to pass, when Isaac had ceased blessing Jacob, and Jacob had just gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. And he also made meats, and brought them to his father, and said to his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said to him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac was astonished with a very great astonishment exceedingly. and said, "Who then is he that hunted venison for me, and brought it to me? And I ate of all before thou camest, and I have blessed him, and he shall be blessed." And Esau, having heard the words of his father, cried out with a loud and very bitter cry, and said, "Bless me also, father." And he said to him, "Thy brother came with subtlety, and has taken thy blessing." And he said, "Is he not rightly called Jacob? For he has supplanted me this second time. My birthright he has taken, and now he has taken my blessing." And he said, "Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me?" And Isaac answered and said to Esau, "If I have made him thy lord, and have made all his brethren his servants, and have strengthened him with corn and wine, what shall I do for thee, son?" And Esau said to his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, father? Bless me also, father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said to him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be of the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt be loosed, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." And Esau was angry with Jacob because of the blessing with which his father blessed him. And Esau said in his mind, "Let the days of mourning for my father draw near, that I may slay my brother Jacob." And the words of Esau, her eldest son, were reported to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said to him, "Behold, Esau, thy brother threatens thee to kill thee. Now then, my son, hear my voice, and arise and flee to Laban, my brother, to Charan, and dwell with him certain days, until the wrath of thy brother turn away, and until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget what thou hast done to him, and I will send and fetch thee thence, lest at any time I be bereaved of you both in one day." And Rebekah said to Isaac, "I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Chet. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of this land, wherefore should I live?" That concludes this chapter. Please click Next to continue.